I absolutely love the 2020 Pixar Fest cars. In fact, the Pixar Fest Mater is my all-time favorite Cars diecast released in 2020. So I was beyond excited to see that the Pixar Fest cars had returned for 2021. I had no idea they were going to bring these back. I never expected them to bring these back. I'm so glad that they did, giving us 4 new ones this time. That's right, 4. Technically 5 actually, because one of the cars is Luigi and Guido, which is 2 cars, so yeah, technically 5 cars. And one of the things that surprised me the most about this was the fact that Lightning and Ramon, who both also had 2020 Pixar Fest variants, got new variants for 2021, with Ramon being white compared to last year where he was yellow, and Lightning being based off of his Radiator Springs design instead of last year where he was based off of his usual Cars 1 design, and basically based off of the old Motorama McQueen design. I am so glad that they went the extra mile to make these cars special and base them off of different variants, and I hope to see the Pixar Fest subline continue in the future. Anyway guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Pixar Fest Lightning McQueen, or 2021 Pixar Fest Lightning McQueen, or Pixar Fest Radiator Springs McQueen. I don't know what I'm going to call it, probably just 2021 Pixar Fest McQueen, who, again, like I said, is based off of the Radiator Springs McQueen compared to the original, who's just based off your typical rookie McQueen. Now, honestly, I'm not sure which of these 2 cars I prefer. I think that I like the original one better. In fact, it's probably what I'd say, but I like the more simplistic designs of this one as well. Anyway, though, we'll do more comparisons when we take them out of the packaging. Really like the fact that they used an image of Radiator Springs McQueen here on the packaging. We've got Ramon and Sally as well. Pixar logo, Pixar Fest 2021. Weird thing is, of course, this uses the same sort of packaging as last year's, except it changes the Lightning and Mater pictures to be different. But it keeps the blue desert design on the bottom of the package here, which is really weird. This is like the only 2021 Cars item to have the blue desert packaging there. See, on the back, Pixar Fest 2021, Luigi and Guido, Ramon, Lightning McQueen, and Sally. By the way, this sort of blue logo is similar to what they do for the rest of the Pixar merchandise. Of course, the Cars line doesn't have that. Unfortunately, Ramon isn't this metallic color. He's just a flat, like, regular white, which is unfortunate, and he's kind of inconsistent, but again, more about that when we review him in a few days, because I still think he looks great. So now, let's get McQueen here out of the package. I'm really surprised by how much of the poll Lightning won. I put up a poll asking you guys who you wanted to see me review next, and yeah, you guys really wanted to see this McQueen. I was actually going to review Sally first before I put up the poll, but no, McQueen won easily, by far. So here he is out of the package, and all of these Pixar Fest cars have the Pixar logo on them, as well as the famous Pixar Luxo ball and lamp. As you can see, he's got the same expression as last year's Pixar Fest McQueen. Now he's missing those Motorama car show style silver lines that were on the original. We have the 95 in the circle up top, similar to that of the usual Radiator Springs McQueen, except now that circle is silver instead of white. And then moving on to the side here, we have a really interesting design choice with the 95 in this area instead of the lightning bolt like it's on the usual Radiator Springs McQueen. I really like that change. I think that looks really nice. Then we have the Luxo lamp and ball, which I think are in a much better place than they were on last year's McQueen, where they were kind of awkwardly in that area. Definitely prefer them here. Had Pixar written at the bottom on this one, but that's nowhere to be found on this McQueen. Interesting wheels in sort of a non-metallic silver color. Rusty's logo on the back, which is, yeah, that's in silver too. Kind of similar to how the Racing Red cars are doing it this year. Got a Rusty's logo on the back. Pixar is no longer written on the back, but it is written on the spoiler. I know that's the Pixar font and all, but I wish it could be larger, and I think it looks a little odd. But that was on last year's as well, where I think it looks better because it had those silver stripes. There is a look at his other side, and there is a look at his base. So as you can see, I'm kind of conflicted on which of these 2 cars I like better. I really like some of the things on this McQueen, like how they did the 95s, and I really like some of the things they did on this McQueen, like the silver and all that. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Which of these McQueens is your favorite? Which Pixar Fest McQueen do you like better? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.